Ice cream lovers, thanks for joining us here in this session of the Scoop School. Nice to have you here, broadcasting from St. Louis, Missouri. My name's Steve Christensen. I'm the self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School. We've got a viewer question today. A really good question, actually, which has probably floated around in people's minds from time to time, and maybe you dismissed it because you didn't know the answer. We're going to attempt to answer it today, and we're doing it by virtue of the fact that Slice's Concession has sponsored this video. Two guys that know the industry back and front. Evan on the West Coast, Chino on the East Coast, Florida, and they sell new equipment, near new equipment, used equipment. Great website, great videos, a lot of instructional stuff. Slicesconcession.com. You don't need to type it in. The link's right down below. Type it in. No. You don't need to type it in. The link is right down below. So thank you for your episode sponsorship. We are going to answer a question today from Garanisa Lakay. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. Garanisa asks, am I allowed to use shop-bought ice cream to make ice cream cakes? What a great question. We're going to attempt to answer it, but there are a couple of different scenarios that come into play which might make it difficult to do so. First of which is, look, if you are buying ice cream from a manufacturer, it could be the Ice Cream Club, it could be a chocolate shop ice cream company. That's basically what you're doing. You're taking an ice cream that someone else has made, putting it in your store, and if you wanted to make an ice cream cake out of that, you most certainly could. A lot of people do it with ice cream sandwiches, ice cream cookies, and so forth. So the question is, well, if you can do that in the store with product that you've received from the store, can you do that buying ice cream from the grocery store? Well, the only problem is what I would call traceability. Because when you're buying ice cream from a dedicated manufacturer of ice cream, when you're buying it wholesale, you basically can trace that product from the manufacturer directly to you. So there's an accountability from the manufacturer so far as the transporting, the time and temperature relationship, the quality of the product they're guaranteeing basically when it reaches your door, and then your food safety acumen and points take over there to make sure that that product has been kept at the right temperature, that it's bacteria free, or I should say that the bacteria hasn't reached a level that is problematic. Unfortunately, you don't have that kind of traceability or accountability if you're buying a grocery store ice cream. And I'm not putting a slander on grocery store ice cream, but let's say a pallet of ice cream manufactured that's selling in the store arrives at the back of the store. It's sitting on a pallet. Joe Schmo hasn't shown up for work today, or he's late. That pallet's still sitting there. Ice cream's tempering up a little bit here. Hey, Joe Schmo didn't show up for work today. Let's get you, put this in the freezer, and by the time this product gets into the freezer for you and everybody else to buy, it's warmed up to the point where there might be some problems with its mouthfeel or its safety. And believe me, I'm not throwing a wrench into the whole ice cream at the grocery store level, but I think there's some accountability for you to sell products that are safe, that are healthy, and that you can track from the manufacturer to you. And I don't think that you can account for a couple of steps from buying it from the store and selling it to you as well. So that might be some consideration. Obviously, I would direct you back to your health department or your state agricultural department. You may think, well, I'm doing the same thing if I'm buying 3-gallon tubs. There's a couple of steps in the middle that you can't account for, and that's what I think may be a little bit of a problem. So I hope that helps. I'm going to lean towards the no, and it's not a hard no, but it's a no because you can't really account for that space in the middle between when the product goes from the manufacturer to the store and when the store sells to you. So I'm going to lean no on this one, but I would get some local jurisdiction to help you make that decision. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for answering the question. Thank you very much for asking the question. And if you have a question like Garanisa that you would like answered, straight down below, scroll straight down. If there's 10 questions, if there's 15 questions, if there's 20 questions, we're going to answer them for you here on this channel. Again, thank you to Slice's Concession for sponsoring. And one quick reminder, Conecon 2021. The link is down here below as well. Click on to have a look. Biggest ice cream trade show in the country. Hope to see you there. Keep on scooping. See you in the next video.